Investigating a weekend shooting in Vicksburg that left 4 people injured. It happened just before 8 o'clock last night in the parking lot of the Sarin venue on Drummond Street. Officers got a call about a large fight after an event there. We're told 3 of the victims had non-life-threatening injuries. The 4th was seriously hurt and had to be airlifted to a hospital. Several vehicles were also struck by gunfire. If you have any information that could help with the investigation, call Vicksburg Police.